Hey y'all, this is Shay Love Supreme back with another video. Spiritual topic is what we're going to be getting into. And what is that spiritual topic, you ask? Well, we're going to be talking about Feng Shui. Yes, we are. Feng Shui in the home, and also Feng Shui intertwined with numerology and what that really means for your home. Very interesting topic. Definitely take a seat, soak up this information, because it's very, very potent, very good, and very necessary. So I found this to be really interesting because me as an empath, and I'm pretty sure you're an empath as well, because I mean that's just our natural ability as humans, right? And then also just being aware of your immediate environment and your surroundings, especially if you are an empath, psychic, medium, a person who is just sensitive in general, you'll be able to like sense and feel different energies throughout your life and in different environments. Like for instance, if you're at one friend's particular home, you might feel the sense of like liveliness, more emphasis on really getting out there in life and just having a good time. And then you might go to another home and you might feel a little bit more lonely, you might feel a little bit more discouraged in life, or you might just feel more introspective in general, depending on whatever home it is. So I thought to myself, well, since I study numerology and I study astrology, tarot, all of those things, right, which is all a part of esoteric knowledge, I was like to myself, well, this all can apply to your house, because everything in life has numbers to it. You know, your birthday, your mailing address is what we're going to get into, but also other things as well. Everything has a label and a name to it, but that also carries on significance and basically energies with it, energies and frequencies. You know, from the numbers 1 to 0, all of it has a frequency. So really and truly, when you think about your actual address, that plays a significant role as well. So really and truly, what I did was I researched what my house number meant. And then when I did that, I was like, damn, no wonder why this, and that is so persistent within this home, or this energy has always been this way in this home, or this home is more prone to this or more prone to that, or you're more susceptible to attracting certain people to your home or repelling certain people from your home. You might be more privy to be more motivated in your life within a certain home, or you might be more privy to be focused more on family and relationships and different things like that. So we're definitely going to get into it. It's actually going to be a series, y'all. So we're going to do houses 1 to 11. We're going to exclude 10 because 10 is technically a 1 when you add 1 and 0 together. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And wherever we end in this video, there will be more. Okay? Capiche? Capiche. So let's go ahead and get started. Another thing that I want to talk about, though, before we really get into the houses, is what Feng Shui is. Because we've heard, a lot of us have heard the term, but what Feng Shui really is something that's important to like note too. So let's read it. I just went on Google, baby. That's what I do. I research, I goes on Google, I goes on Wikipedia, I goes everywhere and gather that information. Okay? Okay. So what is Feng Shui? Let's read it verbatim, what it said. It says, Feng Shui is an ancient Chinese art that involves strategic... I couldn't even read what I wrote. It says, Feng Shui is an ancient Chinese art that involves strategically arranging spaces to allow for proper energy to flow that aligns with natural forces. The translation for Feng Shui means wind and water. Okay? It means wind and water. The practice is shown and known as the way of the wind and water. So this makes a lot of sense, because when I was growing up, my mom always was moving furniture around, like always moving furniture around. But I always noticed that it would definitely change the airflow, would definitely change the energy within the home and everything else of that nature. But also she would be doing like certain cleanses and stuff. Yes, cleaning the house, but also using certain products and stuff that made the home cleanse, not only physically but spiritually. So yeah, Yeah. So let's get into it. Let's talk about house number 1. Now, in numerology, the number 1 represents, well, first of all, it's ruled by the sun, right? So it is ruled by the sun, and then a deity that is associated with the number 1 is Ra in Kemetic principles, right? And then when we think about the number 1, it's 1. So that's the leader. That's the start of something. That also is associated with Aries energy, or that go-getter energy. It's also associated with a person who is like the first to do something, you know, the start of something. So when you think about the number 1 in terms of homes, this is a really great home to really get into when you are a person who is starting a new journey or a new phase within your life. This is a really great home for someone who is very energetic and driven, or someone who is looking to gain those qualities of being more, you know, proactive, more driven, more motivated within their life, more ambitious in their goals and their dreams, and really setting out to really reach a level of success that maybe in a different home with a different number, it wouldn't be so prevalent. Yes. So also colors that are associated with the number 1. You want to think about that fire energy, right? So maybe I said number. The color red would be really great for a house with the number 1, right? Adding red decor or different accents to the home would be really great to bring in that energy or to emphasize the energy, or orange or gold, bright yellows, different things like that to really brighten and lighten the space, to really bring in that flow of energy. Something else, let me read, because I did some PowerPoints, baby. I did some PowerPoints. Definitely white too, because white itself is like a, you know, kind of like one of the base colors that's really great to start off with, especially in your home and stuff. Just saying. So when we're creating balance and stuff in the house, when you think about a house number 1, it's not really privy to couples or family matters and different things like that, because it is a number 1. So it's not a 2 or a 3 or the other numbers where it's, you know, more common for families and couples and stuff to really start something in those other homes. But number 1 is really when you're focusing on yourself. Like, it's a really great house for you to focus on yourself, a really great house for a bachelor, bachelorette, those kinds of things, or really when you are trying to cultivate that inner work within yourself, but also self-confidence and, you know, growing into a new identity within this new phase of your life and journey. Yes. So careers. What kind of careers is really prevalent in the home number 1? Definitely CEO, definitely entrepreneurs. What else? Definitely trailblazers. Like I said, you know, you're a person who is like in the first to do something within a particular field, or you open up a certain field and industry because you're so innovative within your skills and talents. Yeah, and business owners, of course, that all falls underneath the same umbrella. And then what kind of signs would live in this house? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, those fire signs, of course. Also individualistic, I would think Aquarius would go underneath that kind of thing right there, because it's like an air sign, very independent, very driven, innovative, and all of those great things. Also like earth signs too, I want to say Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you know, very driven, especially Capricorn. That's a business sign when I think about Capricorn, right? So that person's very ambitious, very independent, and very driven to make sure that they meet deadlines, meet goals, and create structure within their life. And it'll give them a little bit more of a sense of space in the home number 1 to do so. So yeah, that is that for house number 1. And we are going to go into the next series in the next videos. So definitely like, share, and subscribe if you love this. Let me know your feedback, and until next time.